Rob here from the Flanagan Homestead in East Fork Christmas Tree Farms. Today I have something interesting I want to show you. I've never seen this before. Of course, we've never had this kind of damage from heat on the branches before, but one of the things that Barry and I noticed today as we went out to start working on the trees here in mid-July is a lot of the branches that are sunburned and damaged are trying to send out new buds, which you would not think in a summer like this, this late. And on the sides that there's not damage, they're not trying to send out new buds. So I'm going to give you a close-up on this in a little bit. This also has confused us on what we're supposed to do on our shearing. You know, are we going to try to let these pop out and grow? Do we cut off the branches with the brown and then grow, let the needles, or cut off the branches, or do we leave them and let the needles fall off but then the new growth come out? This is something that we've never experienced before, but this is quite interesting, and I'm going to give you a close-up on what these branches look like. This is not all the trees, but it is many of the trees that are doing this. So here we are on the southwest side of the tree that got really burnt bad. If you come in here and close up, the branches that have a lot of brown but are not completely dead, you see this light green bud. This is a bud that was set and is opening. This is a bud that's set and opening. These lightning buds are trying to open and send out new growth. You see this all over this tree. This is not the only one. The branches that we've looked at, some trees where the branches are completely torched, well, obviously there's nothing there, but these that have been damaged but not killed, they're trying to send out new buds. But if you walk to the other side of the same tree, where there's not quite as much damage, you're not seeing buds swelling and trying to open up. They're just setting. There are a couple buds that are a little bit lighter, but for the most part, these buds are just setting for next year. Here is a couple trees down the row from the last one. This is not new growth or damaged trees, but this is stuff that was winter sheared and then the buds came on late. Okay, but here's this year's growth, damaged, and then new buds trying to open. Again, we come over here, this year's growth, damaged, new buds trying to open. All over this tree, damaged branches are trying to send out new buds and get new needles out there. They'll probably only get an inch or two out this fall, provided it doesn't get too hot, but it's trying to make a comeback. So what do you do with the tree that has the new growth that you normally shear to here, leaving some brown, but then you've got all this fresh new growth? You need to keep the shape, but that new growth is nice. I'm thinking we're going to have to keep the shape and hope that some of these buds a little bit further back in that are starting to swell pop out and give us a little bit of fresh green on the outside. At the time of this recording, I don't have an answer to that question. So once again, thanks for joining me on the Flanagan Homestead, where Christmas trees are my business, teaching, including horticulture, is my job, and outdoor projects are my passion. If you would like, subscribe, share, that'd be great, and comments from other Christmas tree farmers are always appreciated. I love looking at them. Hope to see you again soon.